So because Kohl's is a giant department store and they stand by their name, you're talking about $1,000 ring that you can get for about $400. And that's about right. That's about right. You go to a jewelry store, that ring would have been probably $10,000.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
No, it would have been. You go to, if you want a ring, go to Macy's, go to Macy's, go to Kohl's, go to a big department store, JCPenney's, Kohl's, go to Macy's or anything like that. They're going to stand by their name because they're a huge department store, and same with Kohl's. That is $1,000 ring. So what do you do with the ring?
All right, it's called the dot test.
The dot test.
Draw a small dot on a piece of white paper with a pen.
Draw a small dot on a white piece of paper with a pen.
Lay the stone flat side down over the dot and ensure the area is well lit with no shadowing.
Lay the diamond?
Lay the stone.
Lay the stone down
over the dot and ensure the area is well lit.
And assure the area is well lit and there's no shadow.
Through the pointed end of the diamond, look down at the paper.
Through the pointed end of the diamond, look down at the paper.
If you see the dot reflected inside.
You see the dot reflected inside?
The gemstone.
The gemstone.
And it's circular.
Circular.
The diamond is fake.
The diamond is fake.
So you do not want to see a dot or a reflection.
You do not want to see a dot or reflection.
Otherwise
so the diamond, in that case, the diamond would be real.
No,
so
fake.
The diamond would be fake if you saw what?
A dot or reflection.
A dot or reflection. So when is a diamond real?
When you don't see a dot or reflection.
When you don't see a dot or reflection, the diamond is real.
So if you see it, it's fake. If you don't see it, it's real.
The diamond is real. See, basically it works out this way. Marriage is a side-by-side harmony. It's all about doing things in a harmonious fashion. So you do it in harmony, a harmonious fashion. So basically, you have to figure what that means. You know, you sing in harmony, you do things in harmony. That's what marriage is all about, under the power and authority of the one and only Jesus Christ, who is God. And He allows you to find that harmony together so that you become one. Now, you're also a constant demonstration under Jesus Christ and His authority. So you're like ambassadors. You teamed up to be ambassadors to demonstrate Jesus Christ's love. So you would act and behave exactly like Jesus Christ would. So when you're at a wedding, you'd turn water into wine. If you go out on a lake or a body of water, you'd be able to walk on the water. If you see someone that's sick, you'd be able to heal them. If you go up to a blind person, you'd be able to make them see. And if you go up to a bunch of people, let's say 3,000 people, and they're all hungry, then you'll be able to put a couple of fish down and turn that into enough fish to feed the entire crowd. Same with the bread. You'll be able to perform all the miracles of Christ together in harmony under Christ's authority. Just like what Linda said just now, anybody can slap a sticker on your car. So what I mean by that is we're dealing with oil change right here. So this is a sticker. We want to make sure, so we're going to ask them to show us the oil filter. We're going to check the oil on the dipstick. We're going to do all that stuff after the oil change. So we're also going to get an oil change today too. We're having an absolute 100% blast. So Queen Elizabeth died today, and I'm actually related to royalty. So I'm, in my family, on my father's side, it goes all the way to Queen Victoria. So in a way, I've had a relative die today. I think on our side, we had a duke that was related in our bloodline to Queen Victoria, if you go all the way back to England. So we did lose a family member today when we lost Queen Elizabeth. So it's really cool. If you're interested in a new car, right there is Carvana. They just constructed the whole thing. They just built it right along the highway.
Not finished.
Well, it's almost.
Breaking ground.
It's almost breaking ground. And they keep the cars underneath that. So they have like an underneath parking lot. The cars come up or down, and they keep them all there. And you just order the car and they bring it right to your doorstep. I don't know how they do with the keys, though. They probably mail you the keys ahead of time. Or maybe they hand them to you in person. I don't know. The thing about royalty a long time ago, during Shakespeare's time and stuff, is many kings and queens and princesses and dukes and all kinds of people, they did write plays, but they were very, very boring. But they forced people to sit through them. And if they didn't, then they killed them. So you had to sit through their plays. All right, so it's 60... What was that? Did you hear that?
Oh, I didn't hear.
Oh, I thought I heard something. It exits 64, and then we're going to slide right into Kia and get ourselves a little oil change. If you get a chance right now on YouTube, check out Adam the Woo and Daphne. They're actually at Disneyland tearing it up right now. I don't know if they got on Small World, though. I think they were trying to get on Small World, but they ate at one of those restaurants that are right on the Pirates, you know, where the pirates go by and they're in the water, and then they're sitting over on the side of, what's that called?
You said there was a gas station.
There is a gas station. Oh, there's a gas station right there.
Where?
Right over there. We'll go to the gas station in a minute. But anyway, they were sitting by...
What's in a minute?
Well, we have to go by and get the oil change.
That's going to take forever.
No, but they have snacks. Yeah, they give snacks out for the oil change.
Let's talk about the gas station.
We're going to stop by the gas station, sweetie. They have to do it at this moment, exactly right now.
No, we're probably already late anyway.
No, we're not. We're not. That's a little bit off. It's a couple minutes off. Anyway, you gotta check it out. It looks really good. You know, if you go to the Pirates ride, you can actually eat alongside where the water is. So people are kind of like, they're kind of floating by while you're eating food and filling your bellies. It's like 11570 North Highway. I think this is Denton Highway, or slang for Denton Highway, because it goes to Denton. This goes right by Buc-ee's and Texas Motor Speedway, all that kind of stuff if you keep going this way.
Is it Morty Kaya?
No, that's called Moritz. No, it's not Moritz.
Oh, yeah, that was there.
This is basically the highway that's like, it's like 35. It's like West 35. And it goes to Texas Motor Speedway. And in Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is over there too. It's a really big Buc-ee's. Pretty big one. Not the biggest one. The biggest one is closer to Houston. Braunfels or something like that. New Braunfels is the biggest Buc-ee's. It's like really, really huge. It's like 66,000 square feet. Is that what it was? The Buc-ee's that's New Braunfels. Okay, we'll be there in just a minute. You can kind of see the sign right there. This is one of the Kia dealerships that are brand new. It's like a brand new dealership. I've been there once.
It's probably till 7.
It could be. We'll find out. They are related to Moritz Alliance. That was where I got my first Kia, but it was at a different one, in a different area. Okay, and this is what it looks like. It's kind of fancy looking. They got a lot of techie cars and stuff like that. It's not all Kia, but it's mostly Kia. There's a Stinger right there with the tail fin. The Stingers are they're faster than Porsches in some cases. They're really fast cars. So there's Linda, and I'm Cole. Cole Spivey, and that's Linda.
Hi.
That's Linda Spivey.
Linda Spivey.
Linda Spivey. And we're here in a parking lot known as the Kia dealership. Kia dealership, right?
Yes.
And we're going to look at a really cool sports car that Kia does known as the Stinger. Kind of see it over here. No, it's over here. I see that tire shoot. But they got a K5, but we're just going to look at the Stinger right now. We'll look at another one. You can see it right here. This thing's hot. Now, oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong one. There it is. This is the Stinger right here. Still a good car. Not bad at all. Stinger. right there. It's a GT AWD. Here it looks like from the side. It's more of the sporty car. They come off from the Optima. So it's designed to be a fast car. It's got G-force readers inside too. Right here, it's called the Stinger. Usually, in some cases, a 2-door. What's cool about this car is actually a 4-door. So it's a kind of a 4-door sports car. But you can get it in 2-door too. That's what it looks like. I thought that was a Stinger for some reason, but I've seen them look kind of like that. We're just kind of looking around. Kia also has a new symbol too. Kia, K-I-A. As in to rise. She's going over to Caliber Collision. Why are you going to Caliber Collision? The side of the highway? Okay. We're headed down this way. But anyway, you can see other vehicles. There's Sportage. I personally don't go for the Sportages because it's too much gas mileage. But they're still pretty good though for vehicles that are like that. It is considered, of course, a truck, things like that. Same with the Soul. The Soul's considered a truck as well. And they're working on the car right now. I guess we're gonna get the snacks elsewhere. Are you looking to get the snacks elsewhere or something? Yeah, it's gonna take them quite a bit of time to get to the vehicle. I was gonna have snacks at the Kia department, but we're gonna get our exercise instead. Get some walking steps in. We usually walk around the place, but I mean, we don't really do it a whole lot. There's a lot of airplanes that fly over our place and stuff like that. So it gets kind of noisy. A shell? Where? Oh, look, they have an Enterprise. Enterprise cars. I always use Enterprise if I use rental. They always have the best deals. I find, you know, there's some other places too that have pretty good deals. It depends on where you are, really. Some places Enterprise will rip you off. Other places, sometimes they have like the best deal. Where are we going? Oh, okay.
Gas station. I think that's awesome. So I saw a shell over there. There's gotta be something.
Somewhere around here, she really has to go to a gas station right now. Hey, you can go this way, Snickles. I know, but you're not gonna be able to see on that side right over there. I know that you're trying to look over that way, but yeah, because that's traffic. You want to go over this way where there's no traffic, over that way. It's like a scene in Breaking Bad or something. It's where we keep barrels of money. Little blue barrels. Hundreds wrapped up in straps. Somewhere around here. Look, Snickles. The mansions. So we used to live in a place in Carrollton known as the Mansions. This is a duplicate apartment complex, not too far from the dealership that we're at right now, only it's got a different name. So it was the Mansions at Sunset Ridge. This one has a different name, but it's still called the Mansions. And it looks very similar, especially if you've seen our show. Because we were at Carrollton, and these look exactly the same. Same brick, same, you know, probably interiors are same, almost exactly the same. By the same company and everything. Haven't talked to them though, but they do have garages. Whoa. It's a clothing drop box. for clothing and shoes donations through Texas Recycle. But anyway, it's pretty cool because if you watch our old show, you'll see that everything is pretty much the same. There's slight differences between the two apartment complexes. This one's in a different area, which is Fort Worth. The other one's Carrollton. Now they have garages, which is really, really convenient. I don't think they have the same type of pools. And they don't have the same pond. They don't have a turtle pond. So that's how you can tell the difference. And they don't have the oasis, but they do have an open field right here. But not an oasis, which is what we called the three fountains. So that's another way you can tell the difference between the two. Is the Carrollton place has also the Carrollton place has a parking garage right next to it. And this one doesn't have like a field with an empty parking garage, but it does have they both have churches next to them too. There's another apartment complex that's called Churchill. This one's mansions at Timberland. Yeah, it looks exactly the same, but there are differences. It's not completely the same. You can see it right here. This is Metroport, the road Metroport. And Timberland. We're on Timberland right here.
I think I've called these apartments by mistake.
Yeah, these are very similar.
Yeah, I called them by mistake.
But it's the same type of company. Great garages. It's a great place to live. They've got doorbells, so you can have a doorbell. They don't have, I don't know for 100% if they have a pool. They probably do. I think they do. But our pool at the Carrollton place is pretty cool. The only major difference between this one, I think there were more 3 stories. And of course, Ashley, what was her name? Wilhite Brooks died at the Carrollton one. She fell from the 3rd floor to her death and splattered. And we think it was next to the pool. She died on impact. And the person she was with was rushed to the hospital in critical care. We don't know the exact date. Linda probably knows the exact date of Ashley Wilhite Brooke. Let's go down this way. Okay, you want to go down this way? Okay. Yeah, Ashley fell from the 3rd floor of the other one and died. I don't know about if there was any deaths to this one, they tell you. I don't know if they have to tell you or what, but still pretty cool. It's a good bike trail too. You can see the marking for the bike trail. You can see some of the apartments right here. That one's cool. See how cool it is? It's got, you can ring the doorbell and everything.
Was that your apartment number?
No, it was similar to that though. It was 14112. It's very similar to that number. I think it was like that. Apartment numbers are sometimes hard to remember. I want to say it was 14112.
1422.
No, I don't think it was 1422. I think it was like 14112 or something. It was definitely building 14, but not here. But it was building 14, 112, I think. Yeah, 14112, I think is what it was. They're built kind of on like an embankment. They have kind of a mansion feel. It's really fun to live at too. Kind of expensive. Now, what did you say they went up to? They increased the price by how much? Like almost $700 or $800 higher? Didn't you say it was 19? So now they increased the price to $1,900 a month. I was living there at 12 or $1,150. What was I paying? No, $1,250. I was paying $1,250 a month, which was high. I thought $1,250. That was a hustle. right there with all the other stuff I had to deal with.
Gotta be something.
They're probably a little lower here because Carrollton's kind of a pricey. We were right at Camelot, pretty much where Camelot.
They just gonna loop us back around?
Well, there's another name for it. Castle Hills. Castle Hills was the name.
This has gotta loop us back.
Huh?
This has gotta loop us back, but instead of this.
Well, we'll end up going. We can go all the way around and make it back. It's pretty cool.
Ooh, look at another car.
It's like maybe F-15 or that's probably F-15. Yeah, it's a fighter jet. Looks like, yeah, I've seen these before. What are those?
Looks like it's got about 14 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Linda found this very interesting.
Maybe that's one of the little
I don't know what it is. That was an old banana peel right there. It's nice. I don't know if I'd say it's nicer. In some aspects, it does seem a little quaint.
Where's that cute car?
Oh, they got a bug.
She got a bug.
That was Ted Bundy's favorite car. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, he did drive one, though. A lot of people have driven bugs. Famous people. So Ted Bundy got busted
My
in.
mom had one.
They didn't have the rack on the top, I don't think, but he may have had it at one time. He was a lawyer and went to the death penalty. Or he suffered the death penalty. Pretty bad guy. Oh, look at this right here, right here. See it?
What? See where?
It's a license plate.
Oh, yeah. It's a bird.
Yeah, you see it?
602 something something.
Yeah, but it's also a birdhouse. That's
Maybe.
pretty cool. It's a license plate birdhouse. That's awesome.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What's on the ground?
Huh?
What's on the ground?
I don't know. What is that?
I don't
Oh, it's a
know.
sprinkler system.
Oh.
They got a sprinkler system.
That
Yeah,
was a bird.
sprinkler system.
Cool.
Yeah, no, again, it's a real bird. It's like, what are you doing from my house for? Anyway, this is a really nice
Maybe he
apartment
had the
complex.
bug. It is a big box.
Maybe that was his license plate birdhouse.
Dude, we're just trying to get her oil change. Kiss a lot.
That one's 112, so that probably means it's either building 1 or 11. This is actually another birdhouse right there. Pretty nice birdhouse right there.
Oh, he's walking his dog. He must have just got home from work. He had a white dog.
Oh, he does? Oh. All right. These are really cool. I like them. There's another birdhouse right over here. Uh-oh. I got to take this phone call. Let me see if I can get it right there. Okay.